Hey, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with a video to show you a moisturizing spray. On my last video I showed you all how I wash my hair in my braids and they are feeling lovely. They are a little frizzy, but it's okay, that comes along with it. But I do have a clean scalp, and today I'm actually here to show you all my do-it-yourself moisturizing leave-in conditioner slash moisturizer, what else you want to call it. It's really just about, you know, when you have braids in your hair, you don't want to, it's nice to just relax and don't have to worry about getting up and doing something with your hair. But you got to make sure you take care of your hair. And so, as well, I'm going to leave a few tips once I finish showing you how I make my spray, about how I keep my braids up and how long I plan on keeping them in, and yada, yada, yada. So, let's get started. Okay. First, you're going to need a spray bottle. Now, this spray bottle I already used for when I did it for the first 2 or 3 weeks before I washed. And so, I put a little bit of water there at the bottom, so I already have some in there. And you'll see it's all white and milky. You'll see what I'm putting in there, that's why. I actually got this recipe from none other, Black is Beautiful. But actually with hers, I didn't... There's a few other things I put in it, and so what she mainly used was shea moisture, water, and I think Jamaican black castor oil. I think those are the only 3 things she used. She might have put something else, but I believe it was only 3 of those things. Water, the shea moisture reconstructive conditioner, and castor oil. And so I chose to do things on my own way, and I used my pH balance strips that I bought like a long time ago, and it gave me this number. I can't get the box right now. I mean, I can, but I really don't feel like it. But this is a 4.4 4.5 range, and so that's really good because that's where you want to keep your hair balance. And so if you have high porosity, even if you have low porosity, this is still going to be good for you because you want to keep that moisture sealed. And even though with low porosity you really don't have a problem with keeping the moisture in your hair, you actually want to get moisture in, so you have to lift the cuticle. But it's all good. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So you're going to need a spray bottle. I like this one. This is one of my old Aloe Naturals lemongrass leave-in conditioner bottles, whatever. Using a little bit of Deer Park water that I found laying around. I like to use filter water because you know, it's a little better. I'm not trying to be bougie or nothing, but that's a little better for you. And so you're going to want to fill it about halfway. Because, you know, water is like the best thing for your hair. But, you know, even though you put other stuff in there, that's like the best thing you can put in there. And so that's like halfway filled. Another thing with this mixture is because since you're not going to really refrigerate it that often or anything like that, you want to make sure you use it up within like 2 to 3 weeks up until it's the next time you wash. And then after you wash, you're going to make you a new batch if you decide to do this. And so next I have some aloe vera gel. It is the, you can see that there, it is the whole leaf. The last time I used aloe vera juice, this time I'm going to use a gel because it goes bad. This one I bought, this one goes bad October 2015 this year. Aloe vera juice I have doesn't go bad until 2017. So I'm going to try to get the most out of this. Most people, they say it's a difference between them. Some people, they say it's not. So it's really up to you. So you want to go ahead and fill that up. Maybe about like right there. So you still want to have a little bit more room so you can add all your other little goodies in here. So that's half water, and then the rest is the aloe vera gel or juice. And then you want to go ahead and, this is my really old one. You see how the top is destroyed. This is the Shea Moisture Reconstructive Conditioner, and so this is the one that she was using. I only have like a little teeny bit left from out of here. And so I went out and I got the big size because I'm going to have my braids until the end of this month. And then I'm also going to be protective styling more because you all know I did do my big chop again. So I'm just trying to stay really careful and cautious throughout this pregnancy and this big chop just to see how my hair goes. And so I'm going to do more protective styling and I'm going to be using this mixture like the whole time. So I'm just made sure I went out and got me a big kind. Now I'm going to try to get the rest of this out of here. I don't know if I can. You know, you gotta get your money's worth. Hello? Well, I don't want to be making all that noise on here. I'll do it later. I'll do that off camera. I'll be nice. So you all see me open up a new little top on here. And you see, the funny thing with this is I got this from Walmart. It's 16 ounces. And it has sea kelp, argan oil, shea butter, you know, really good. It does have vegetable glycerin in, which I know some people are not a big fan of, but I love vegetable glycerin for my hair. It does not have aloe vera juice in here, so it's like, you know, the thing that you're missing, this is kind of going to add up for it. And so you just want to go ahead and check that up, and you're going to add this in there. And so you just want to make sure you have enough. You don't want to put too much, but you don't want to put too little. Okay. So it's floating. You can see that little white glob right there because it's like floating at the top. So that's about good. If you do have the pump one instead of this one, maybe about, because she put a lot of pump. Like if you go, I'm gonna see if I can tag her video at the bottom of this. If you see how many pumps she put in there, it was like I want to say like maybe 13 pumps. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I don't know, but that girl was going for it, you know. So you just want to make sure that you put enough in there. Next, let's see. I just want to put anything. You can. I have almond oil. It is a 100% pure moisturizing oil, and so I really like how why do I keep saying argan oil? It is not argan oil. Almond oil. I love how almond oil makes my hair really shiny, and so I'm gonna put some of that in here. You see, I really love oil, so I'm not gonna be short-handed. Next, I have avocado oil, your moisturizer, and always remember when you make this mix, the main things that you want to have is the water, the reconstructive conditioner, and the aloe vera juice or gel with some kind of oil, even if it's just olive oil or coconut oil. It doesn't have to be all these oils. I'm just a little fancy like that, you know. Okay, avocado is really penetrating, so I like that oil too. And this is my inexpensive one. I actually went out and bought some really good pure avocado oil that cost me a little bit of money, but you know, it's worth it. This is organic jojoba oil. I really love jojoba oil, and I think that when you buy, you should get it organic. Because you know, you're getting the real deal. And you see, with organic, the oils will always be a lot darker. When it's not really organic, it's going to be like bright yellow like the other ones were, because they're a little more refined. And so I don't want to use too much of my jojoba oil up, because I use that for other purposes. You can add a little bit of coconut oil in there if it's solidified. Okay, see, now your thing is starting to get filled up. So you only need a little bit of that, because I will definitely fill your spray bottle up. This is vitamin E oil. I'm starting to incorporate vitamin E in a lot of things. I'm going to start putting in my deep conditioners and things like that, because vitamin E is really good for the body, and I'm sure it's really good for the hair too. I only have like a little bit left in here, because I use this on my face, I use this on my stretch marks. I use it pretty much for everything, so it's like waiting for paint to dry for this stuff to come out. But it's finally going to come out, and you just need a little bit of drops of it. You don't need that much. It comes like a little spatula, so I can use that to put the rest in there. I don't have that much left. I believe I have another one in the back, so that's fine. Just a little bit of drops of vitamin E. A little bit of olive oil. I have it in this water bottle, ask me why. A little bit of borrowing. Okay. And I'm going to list all these oils down below, so you don't have to worry like, you know, you're going too fast. And I have rosemary oil. I also have argan oil that I'm going to add to this off camera, because again, I don't feel like getting up right now, and I should have just brought it with me. But rosemary, you're going to want to put like maybe like 10 to 12 drops, because this will help with itching. This bad boy right here is the bomb. Rosemary, tea tree, eucalyptus oil, or eucalyptus, how do eucalyptus? Eucalyptic oil, peppermint, all those things, they're going to help you with not itching and things like that in your braids. And you definitely want that, because I don't know about y'all, but my braids be itching sometimes even after I wash it. Okay, after that, you just want to shake it up really, 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 really good. If you have pH balance strips, once you do the aloe vera, the leave-in, and the water, you can go ahead and check the pH on it to make sure it's still between 4.4 and 4.5. It should be. As you know, water pH balance is like at a 7. So when you add the aloe vera and it brings it down to like 4, 4.5. And then, you know, you have your conditioner. So you just want to keep shaking it up to your own liking, depending on how you want it. I don't want to see all that conditioner just floating around there. So I'm trying to get a really, really, really good shake. Okay. Now, this is kind of what you're going to get. It's going to be like a full bottle of just white stuff, white water, and it'll look kind of like that. You'll see the little stuff floating around. But yeah, and then you just spray it on your hair. And you also want to spray it along your braids. Like, my braids were shining so much at the cookout for 4th of July. And they were like, what you got in your hair? You slapping oil on your hair or something? I was like, no, my moisturizing spritz I made. You just want to go through your hair like this every single morning, night, however you choose to, how many times you choose to moisturize your hair. I like to moisturize my hair twice if I think it's really, really dry. If not, I'll just do it in the morning. And after this, if my hair is really dry, I add a like a sealant. So I'll go through the parts and maybe add a little bit of shea butter on the shaft part of the hair and rub it in. Or I'll add, if it's really dry and I want it to stay moisturized for a few days, I'll add my Curl Enhancing Smoothie by Shea Moisture. And that will definitely do the job. Yeah, no, that's my bad boy. And this stuff, I'm telling you, like, when you spray it on your hair, it feels so good. And then, like, you can do like your little scalp massage. Ooh. But no, definitely give this a try. I don't want this video to be too long. My tips about caring for your hair to keep it up, if you want your braids to last a little longer, I would definitely say make sure you make you a nice moisturizing mix. You don't have to really go out to the store and buy all this stuff. You should have most of the stuff in your house anyway if you're naturalist. You don't have to have all these different oils. Like I said, one moisturizing oil like olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil. You just want to make sure it's penetrating. So as long as you have something within that line, you're cool, because the restrictive consortive thing already has argan oil and sea kelp and all that other stuff already in it. So yeah, next after that, you want to make sure you tie your hair down every single night. Sometimes I get lazy, and that's why I like to leave my scarf by my pillow. So then when I get in the bed, I can just tie my hair down and go to sleep instead of it being in the bathroom or being somewhere else, and then I have to get up and look for it while I'm being lazy. So after you do your spray, if your hair is really dry, add your own shea butter mix, Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Also have this transitioning milk that I bought a little while back that I'm trying to use up before it goes bad. And so I'll even add that to my hair as well. You know, keep it in the Shea Moisture family. So yeah, you just do all that. You have your spray, your moisturizer, you tie your hair down, and you make sure you do this, like, as far as the spray, you just spray your hair every single day. I know people say they don't like to moisturize their hair every day because their hair doesn't need it. Regardless whether you think your hair doesn't, I still think it's best to always do something, a water spritz, something throughout the day, because especially in the summertime, our hair gets dry. And with your braids, you don't want to neglect them, because your goal is to retain length while you are protective styling. So if you take out your braids and they're real dry after you take them out, that means you weren't doing a good job of moisturizing. When you take your braids out, your hair should still be moisturized. Like if you check out that Janelle B. Stewart video, when she took her braids out, her hair was moisturized, her hair was shiny and everything, and it's like, wow. But yeah, that's because she was taking good care of her hair while she had her braids in. So let me know how you like this. I will definitely leave the oil in the suggested amounts. Like I said, you can freehand your oils, freehand your conditioner and things like that. But as far as the water and the aloe vera, you want to make sure they're kind of half and half. So thank you for watching. I know this video is long enough. I'm gonna have to definitely edit, as I always do, to try to shorten it down. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.